This is Tiptoe to the Tulips, old 1920 song made famous by Tiny Tim in the 60s. I'm gonna play it in what I call the key of C. I'm capoed on the 5th fret here, so when I say a C, that's just all relative to the capo. It's really in the key of F because I'm 5 frets up. But anyways, I'm gonna play it in the key. I'm gonna call this a C. And it plays on the C scale, which is Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do. Those are the only notes you play in this song. And most of the notes are on this first string. You do use these two, but the rest of the notes are all on this first string. The nice thing about having most of the melody on the first string is you can slide between the melody notes. Open up the song with this 4-chord run. It's a C, it's an A7th, it's a D minor, and it's a G. And when you're playing the bass notes, it's important to remember they are keeping the timing and the beat of the song. So for this opening part, it's a C, A, D, G. The chord structure goes like this: C, A7th, D minor, B7th, C, C with an E bass, F, F minor, C, A7th, D minor, G, and C. Once again, it's in the C scale, and most of the melody is played on the first string. That's Do, Re, but the rest of it, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do, is all on the first string. And it starts on the 3rd, which is Re, Mi, and it's the chords that go along with the melody. I don't play the chord, I just play the root of the chord, which is the name of the chord. So if I'm playing a C, I play a C note. If I'm playing an A7th, I play an A note. For the D, I play a D note. For the B, I come up here for this B on the 12th fret, and I'll explain that later. And then back to the C. And then the C with the E bass, I play the E. And then for the F, I play this F. And then for the F minor, I play this F. And then back to the C. And then the A. And then the D. And then the G. And then back to C. Now we're going to play the melody and the bass together. I'm just using 2 strings at a time. The first chord is a C, so I hit the C note, and I've got the open first string. The second chord is the A, 7th, and so I let go here and I've got my A. The third chord is a D minor, so I hit the D note. And then I go up to this B, which is on the 12th fret, because I'm hitting the 12th fret up here on the first string. And then back to the C, but you're playing the G as your melody note, so you hold down your pinky here, so it's these 2 notes. E, F, F, C, A, just like the beginning. D, G, C. So let me do that part. C, A, D, B, C, E, F, when I go to this F here, which is on the 5th string at the 13th fret, and then you have to reach pretty far here to get to this 10th fret on the first string, and then jump down to this F minor. So I just bar this whole thing because you're hitting the C here on the 2nd string. And so the whole part up till now is C, A, D, B, C, E, and then this F, F. The first time through, I just play a little run on these 4 chords, which is a C, an A7th, a D minor, and back to G, and then walk back up to C. Exactly like the beginning run. So on the second time around, I play this little 4 chord run, which is a C, an F. I'm just playing these 3 notes of the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th strings. Play that F, and then I'm playing those same 3 strings, strings 2, 3, and 4, for an A flat, which is barred on this first string. This is an A, this is an A flat. And then back to C, and then a C 7th. And then it goes into the break, which is an F. So in context, it looks like this. The first part of the break part sounds like this. The melody goes like this. This part, I stray from this 2-note part and I go to a finger picking part. It starts with an F chord, and I'm picking the 6th and the 4th strings. And then it goes to an E minor, and then to an A, but the A I'm just playing the 3rd, 4th, and 5th strings, and I'm pushing down the 2nd fret on the 3rd and 4th string. for the second part of the break goes like this. The chords for the second part of the break are E minor, and then a D7th, but I'm just playing the second, third, and fourth strings, so I'm only having to hold down these two. And then to a G7, and then walk back up to the C and play the song. And so the whole break part goes like this. So for the end of the song, I do that 3-chord ending. F, A flat, and then back to C.